How's it going, ladies and germs? Welcome to another edition of Hot Reacts Only, our intermittent reaction video series. I don't know. We just kind of do this as a lark over here. So last time we did this, we checked out LL Cool J's bluest or deepest bluest shark fin from the film Deep Blue Sea. You know, a commissioned song, a song that was meant to be used as a promotional tool for the movie. And I was like, well, there was one other one that I knew for sure. It was in my mind, Puff Daddy's Come With Me from Godzilla 98. Now, I've never really heard this song. Never in its totality. I know a little bit about it. I know that it was the first time Led Zeppelin ever allowed an artist to sample one of their songs. The song that is sampled in this song is Kashmir. So let's just get right into it. Let's just start. Let's just do it. Never seen this video. This is the uncut version, I guess. The uncensored, long version. I'll see what we got here. Now, this is not just a music video, okay? This is an experience. This is a film, basically. Oh, my goodness. Now, a little known fact. Puff Daddy, or Shaun P. Diddy Combs, whatever his name is nowadays. I don't know. Is he like a symbol now? Is he like some sort of Prince wannabe? Well, as the rumor goes, he's part of the underground gay mafia in the hip-hop community. So, just so you know. So, he maybe he's courting a woman in this video. Seems like that's probably what it's going to be, right? This is 1998, People weren't cool with that kind of stuff. Even the Democratic Party wasn't cool with it until, like 2012? So let's see. Let's continue on. Oh, yeah, we got some stuff. What the... how do you enter into this without any sense of irony or self-awareness? Because this is just meant to be cool. Oh, shit. Oh, he's dreaming. Okay, so this wasn't even really happening. Okay, that was a dream he was having. And then he was shooken. He was awakened by a tremor, by a blast, by something. Oh shit, he's like, of course he watches the news. Harry Shearer from the film Godzilla 98. I love Puff Daddy's performance here. Now, Puff Daddy is another one of these guys from the time period, right? One of these rappers that was trying to transition over into being an actor, film career. And right there, what you just saw, those subtle reactions. I mean, who wouldn't be calling him? What agent wouldn't be trying to sign this guy? Also, where is this house? I mean, he's got columns in this house. Look at this. This is in New York City? What, does he live next to Jeffrey Epstein? He might, actually. He might have. I feel like P. Diddy would roll like that. Or Puff Daddy, I'm sorry. Whatever your name is. I know his first name is Shaun, which, causes me some consternation, but let's go. The song is starting, everyone. So he's warming us up, yeah. And he's like doing almost like this, like a tough guy affect. He's like, yeah. Because he's ready for Godzilla, baby. He's ready for it, okay? This is like his battle cry. Like, he's getting pumped. He's pumping himself up, not just for the song, but for having to deal with Gojira. This goes on for a while. This is a long opening. I mean, so this is 32 seconds, about 34 seconds of just, yeah. as he's surveying the damage of his Jeffrey Epstein adjacent high-rise loft apartment. What the fuck is he talking about? He's like doing this self-reflection about his life. I guess, if there was a giant lizard monster, some irradiated creature crashing through where I lived, maybe it would cause me to like pause for reflection for a moment, right? I think about the man that I was, taking inventory. Who am I? What am I going to do? What have I become? Maybe this song is pretty deep. Let's continue. What is he talking about? I mean, listen, as much laughing as we did at LL, that is LL Cool J, for Deepest Bluest Shark Fin, like, he at least stayed on point. He stayed within the theme of what we're talking about. Sure, he took some crazy tangents, but he was always talking about a shark. He was never talking about meeting his buddies or meeting some sort of adversary that was packing heat. That's a weird angle to take. I feel like maybe his heart was not in this. Or maybe this is something he had written beforehand. Now, when it comes to commissioned songs from movies, I don't know. See, this is this whole thing. Like, okay, this would be more appropriate if it was like a commissioned song for like a Die Hard movie. Not a Godzilla movie. I mean, he's basically describing a situation that would be more akin to something John McClane would experience. Now, Hollywood, if you're listening, John McClane versus Godzilla, call me. Not only did Led Zeppelin allow Puff Daddy to sample the song Kashmir, Jimmy Page shows up, because that is not stock footage of Jimmy Page. That is Jimmy Page from 1998. So he was somewhere filming, and they shot a little thing with him. Let's see that again. Because this is. I mean, is that stock footage? I don't think it is. I think that's Jimmy playing his. I'm pretty sure that's a Les Paul. I'm not an expert or anything, but it looks like one. All right. And also, why wouldn't you just use like footage of jets from the film? Because that's really not great footage. That's really bad special effects. Looks like a picture, like a 2D picture that they grafted onto and like did some sort of weird animation thing. I mean, well, credit where credit's due for ambition, though, right? This is 1998 after all. What the fuck? What is going on? I mean, I feel like, he was so into introspection. He was so into his own soul. He didn't see the F-16s, I think, flying straight at him. I feel like you'd probably do a little bit more damage. Again, this is another thing. Like, why this should be for Die Hard. Should have been for a Die Hard movie. I see he's mad. He's so upset he throws his jacket down while he's in his fucking schwank baller fucking elevator from the future. He's definitely living next to Jeffrey Epstein. Definitely. And now he's just throwing shit at us. He's spitting hot fire, as someone might say. Like, who the fuck is he talking? Is he talking about, like, his mother? Like, who, like, left me alone? This is much, he's spitting a lot more lyrics out than LL was. LL was nice and slow. I could kind of comprehend it, because we're going to have to go back now. Now we got to hear a little bit what he's saying here. Let's just watch this whole scenario play out. Oh, it just blew up as it was going by. My apologies, P. Diddy. Okay, so he's upset. Like, so he's been betrayed by someone. But who? I mean, this is just so, like, this is like a teenager yelling at the mirror. Because he's clearly not talking about Godzilla. Godzilla was not being like, yo, I'm a good guy, you can trust me. Listen, I got some problems, I got these rage issues, but overall, I'm pretty cool, you know? I don't think so. Oh, like, you know, he's talking about all of these things, all these assumptions that somebody is making about him. And that now it's coming back on them. It's karmic. You know, what the hell does this have to do with Godzilla? Again, you know, deepest, bluest shark fin, maybe it was funny, but it was in theme. It was on topic. This guy, I don't know. We can't trust this guy anymore. Maybe this is why he's never done another film commission song. Maybe we have our answer right here, because this is not really talking about Godzilla, you know? And also, how many floors does this building have? Does this go up to 100? I don't know. And he's lashing out at this anonymous person. I'm going to assume it's either his mother or maybe his secret gay lover. That's what I'm going to assume. That's what I'm taking away. Like, what is going on? Like, even if you were to say, like, hey, listen, we got to direct this music video, we're going to tie it in with this Godzilla movie. Like, this is the concept, and everybody signs off on it. Everybody's like, yeah, you know, Godzilla comes, jet blows up, you get blown into an elevator, and that elevator goes up into the sky. This is Bill and Ted? Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. So he's self-actualized. He's come to to terms with who he is as a man. After, you know, kind of taking inventory, maybe he thought he was going to die. He's soul searching. Okay. Now he's elevated himself to the highest of heights, and he's turned into a flock of what looks like doves. I'm assuming this is some sort of religious thing. You know, he's self-actualized. He's become an enlightened one. And what is the symbol of kind of peace and knowledge and whatnot? I guess it's the dove, right? If it's good enough for John Woo, it's good enough for Puff Daddy, I guess. Let's see. So is this whole thing is that he died? Because now he's all in white, and I'm going to assume that means he's dead. He's an angel now? Is this a tie-in for also City of Angels? Didn't that come out around the same time? You know, that Nicolas Cage, Meg Ryan film? Maybe it would be more appropriate for that. I'm straining to see the Godzilla connection here. We're 3 minutes in, about 2 minutes into the actual song. So we'll see. Oh. Don't you love it, like, when rappers try to, like, hold a tune? Like, you know, like, actually do some real singing? All I can think of that song is that song, you say she's just a friend. Baby, I know what I need. You know what I'm saying? That song that people sing on the stoop. Like, this is definitely, this has got to be a song that he just had kicking around. He's like, sure, you want to pay me $10 million? Okay. Yeah, I got just the thing for you, buddy. As he's falling into what looks like Times Square as some sort of P. Diddy angel. This is really abstract. This is like an art film that has been snuck into a film tie-in song. I mean, they're going for it here, guys. This is not just a music video. This is a film. Okay? This is like a Gaspar Noé type film. You should check out the movie Enter the Void. This is just like that. Oh man. Now he's with like is this like an angel band? Amidst the destruction, all of these lost souls that let's be charitable. Godzilla has taken down. They've lost their lives in the wake of the destruction of Godzilla. And now they've come together to form this pimpin' Puff Daddy angel band in Times Square. I like that they just randomly will show a shot of Godzilla from the movie. I wonder what it was like to watch this when it came out. Like if I was a kid and I was watching this, would I have just watched it because I was like excited about Godzilla? And I would have been like, oh, I got to watch that Puff Daddy song. Godzilla's in it. And like just getting these fleeting glimpses, his foot, his hands, his face going across the skyline. Let's see more. Fuck my foes, damn these hoes. See, this is personal for him, okay? This is not some sort of throwaway thing. Puff Daddy's really throwing it down here, okay? He's teaching you lessons about life, okay? Don't let these hoes get in your way. Don't let it happen. If you do, you're going to end up vulnerable, okay? Vulnerable to Godzilla attacks. In this right here, this whole section, this reminds me of like MC Hammer, especially because he, as a performer, he seems very awkward. I mean, look what he's doing with his arms. Like it's back when he was like in the elevator. He's like kind of just throwing his fucking hands around. As a former performer, this seems awkward. This seems weird. I've always envied the rapper, from a performance standpoint, because you kind of just get to go up on stage and I guess be cool. I've never seen a live performance from a rapper, at least a professional, like big time rapper, that ever sounded or looked any good. And this would confirm that. Kanye is kind of like this too. Kanye West. He's like really fucking awkward. Although he can seem like he can keep the beat with his body a little bit more. This guy is just like thrashing. Not smooth. Not smooth at all. Oh, it's just like pressing. This is very like talking about today. Is this about police violence? Maybe Godzilla's presence is a stand-in for the specter of the state. Like what? I mean, is he speaking now? Could we infer that he's talking about being Godzilla now? Did he see Godzilla, or when he had his when he died, did his consciousness like connect with that of Godzilla's and Godzilla's plight? I don't know. Maybe Godzilla does have to bat away some hoes. If you remember the film Godzilla in 1998, the Roland Emmerich film, I mean, Godzilla does lay some eggs. So maybe it's more like John's, I suppose. But, you know, words to live by. I agree with you, Puff Daddy. Some of the most erratic editing, like the editors were like, how the fuck are we gonna fit footage in from goddamn Godzilla in this fucking music video? And they're like, well, this part's intense, so we'll cut into Godzilla being shot at, fucking jets coming down. Yeah, but what is he saying? What is Puff saying? Oh, I don't know. He's talking about his fucking mom or something. I don't know. But listen, this is where the music picks up. So it's like if a computer, if an algorithm or some sort of AI had to like match footage to a beat, this is what would be produced. This is very erratic. And I know, back in the day, MTV, especially in the 90s, criticized for this kind of ADD editing style that was developed, creeped its way into filmmaking because a lot of music video directors became filmmakers. This is all over this thing. This is a harbinger of your doom. Let's continue. Now he's talking about biting you. So is he talking about being Godzilla? And I also like that Jimmy Page shows up in the background. He just shows up on those big screens behind Puff Daddy. Jimmy Page was like, yeah, listen, you can use Cashmere, but I am not showing up. Can you send somebody with like a mini DV cam? Just film me in my house? And he pirouettes. Oh, look, Bad Boy. Bad Boy Records. Shaun John. Jimmy Page. This is fucking crazy. It's crazy just kind of like how incoherent it is. Like, again, referring back to the deepest, bluest shark fin. Like, that was a weird song, a weird music video, but I understood, like, the etymology of it. I understood where it was coming from. This is just like a hodgepodge of nonsense of being like, yeah, we got these kind of ideas, these disparate notions, and we're just going to cram them together into a song, into a music video. And Puffy's just doing, Puffy's doing whatever he's doing. I don't know. Just fucking whatever. I mean, Godzilla's not trying to get people to follow him. Or her, in this case. Very woke. Very progressive, Godzilla 98. Turned Godzilla into a whammon. And he's trying to get these followers. Is he trying to get... He's like Moses, trying to bring people out of some sort of emotional enslavement. Trying to liberate these people, these emotional people. People that have been wronged by lovers and whatnot. He's like, you gotta rise above the circumstances of your life before Godzilla comes and gets you. He's gonna get your ass. It's crazy though? Just because it's Cashmere, like, I am kind of enjoying just like sonically the song. Because like, I'm not the biggest Led Zeppelin fan in the world, but Cashmere got a nice hook. It's got a nice riff. I like the structure of Cashmere. So it is kind of pleasing to hear that part of it, but it is also, there's a dissonance between what Puffy's doing, this music video, and the song, the samples that he's using. It's a little weird. That was his version of the singer of Led Zeppelin. Oh my god, name is escaping me. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Led Zeppelin fan, but yeah, because he would do that scream right at this part, ooh yeah, or something like that. And that was Puff Daddy's version of that. I like, hey, he went for it. He went for it. You know, I guess credit where credit's due. He tried. This is like one of these things when if a child showed you this. It's like when a child comes up to you with like a painting of you made of macaroni and watercolors or like Crayola paints, and you're like, wow, that's awesome. That's like must have been what the producers were like. They're like, wow, that's great. Let's put it on the fridge. Ooh, see, not only did they show him ripping the jacket off, he did it twice. Okay, they double shot that like an action movie when they do a punch, they show you like the hit twice to show you the impact of it. Look, they should have get 3 times. Oh, I like how he got that chest showing. There's smoke machines, there's a fan. Now Puff Daddy is in his element. Like, see, he seemed a little awkward before, but now he's like in his performer's element, you know? And he's here to win it, kids. He ain't backing down. I love that. I love that. The rap cliche. Yo, I can't hear my snare in my headphones. Turn me up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Yeah. Like, what is the fuck is he talking about? I mean, I guess it's this cry to the people that have been mistreated. Is that what he's talking about? And they've decided to show you this message through the prism of Godzilla 98. Like he's trying to like provide some sort of rallying cry for the mistreated. Like, it's not fun enough, you know what I'm saying? Like, they should have hired LL, because he would have sang a song about being fucking Godzilla. And he would have sampled Kashmir too. But come to your town, destroy it all, you know? Something like that. That's just off the top of my head, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. That's just off the top of the noggin. I mean, I'm sure if you give me 10 minutes, I could probably come up with something better. It would be funny if this was like Puff Daddy's version of like apologizing to his lover. You know, like Jay-Z, allegedly, there's like this meta story between him and Beyonce and Becky with the blonde hair or something. Like Becky with the hair that Jay-Z allegedly had an affair with. Like, this is like him apologizing for that. Like, Jay-Z allows Beyonce to make lemonade. Puff Daddy, no, he's not like that. He's like, no, I'll just make this song for this Godzilla movie to say I'm sorry. Listen, I've been through a lot. Check it out. Like, they mention a gun, so they have to show okay, oh yeah, that's where we'll cut in the footage of Godzilla being shot by these war helicopters and these jets. You understand? You're a smart person. You get it. Like, he's wigging out. He's like getting some personal demons out of him. He's like, all I can think of, it sounds horrible, but I really wish there was a version of this music video starring Peanut Arbuckle. And if you don't know who Peanut Arbuckle is, just look it up yourself because I'm not going to take the time to tell you. But if Peanut Arbuckle was, I feel like he could do this song. And it would be fucking hilarious. He'd be like, oh, it'd be great. Like it has the air of like an improv song. Now I can speak a little bit as a performer. You know, sometimes you play a song, it's not quite ready for prime time. I was the singer, lyricist. We wouldn't be ready. We wouldn't be ready for prime time. We wouldn't be ready to go out there. So I'd have to go sometimes and like bullshit. And then you just kind of say random things that you think like sound good together in kind of like just a melodic way. Like you're not really thinking too much about the specific words rather than like whether they fit the slots they need to fit into. And that's like what this feels like. Because you just repeat yourself sometimes over and over again. Especially if you've had a few, you know? You're like, well, that sounds good there. So I'm just going to repeat that like 10 times until we're out of this movement of the song. Like, what the fuck is he doing? He's just spinning around. Like, this is when you know, like, you're at the top of your fame level. When you can get away with something like this and nobody says anything. Nobody questions you. Everybody's just like, yeah, Puff, that's fucking great. That's fucking great. Here's the keys to the studio. Wait, I'm going to take you with me. See, this is another, this call to arms, this kind of prophetic prophet nature about what he's talking about. Like that, this is a rallying cry for the mistreated. It's very odd. I don't even know really what to say. Like, this is so fucking it's like an abstract film. Like I said, it's like a Gaspar Noé movie. Check out Enter the Void. He's definitely talking about his mom. I mean, let's just be real, folks. He's talking about his fucking mom. He ain't talking about Godzilla. Maybe when he read the script for Godzilla and he found out that Godzilla was a woman, was a female Godzilla. Like, it's not a woman, but a female Godzilla. He was like, oh shit, dog, that's like my mom. So they actually did other graphics. I mean, look at this. Look at this Godzilla, okay? Because this is not. Like that's from the movie. That's from the movie. This is not from the movie. That is not from the movie. That is not movie quality Godzilla. So they actually created new shots for this music video. I mean, granted, it doesn't look great, but they must have spent some fucking money. Like, there's some money put into this thing. This is like when you get these big tentpole movies like this, like half of it's a fucking scam. Like, you find out like one actor got paid like $20 million. The director's getting paid crazy amounts of money on the back end. There's endorsement deals. There's Puff Daddy's making $5-10 million to make a fucking music video. It's like a scam. It's like a money scam. Like, it's crazy. Because that's crazy that they would have made a shot of Godzilla for this music video that is at best tangentially related. At best. Like, this is not even a tone piece for Godzilla. But wonders never cease. Yeah. It's also a very thin song because he kind of like, there's not a lot of lyrics in this song. Now, if I can say anything about that deepest bluest shark fin, it's like, what, 4 minutes long, but there was way more actual like lyrics. Like this, he's repeating the same things quite a bit. And look at this. Now he's come face to face with the creature, with his own inner demons, with his past. This angel. But he's escaped. He's escaped. He's telling everybody, commit suicide. Follow me. Come with me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Godzilla. That's fucking nuts. Like this got made. That got made, everybody. That's something that people paid millions of dollars to make. That's pretty fucking nuts when you think about it. Like, what were they thinking? Like, what was the thought process behind this? Like I said, it feels like a scam. It's just like, how can we merchandise this in another direction? Because I know, like, I had never really seen that music video. Never really heard the whole song. I was aware of it, but I couldn't really remember much of it. And I knew of its existence, though. I feel like this was on MTV all the fucking time, and that's like a scam. That's like somebody paid them to put this in the top 20, the top 40. If that was on TRL more than for 1 week, I mean, come on. Come on. That's like low effort. I will say this, though, right? It's got the cashmere factor. Cashmere will take you a lot away in terms of listenability. Like, if you heard that on the radio, and especially if you were some dumb fucking kid, like, you would probably never even heard cashmere if you were lame. You know, a lot of people never heard cashmere. They wouldn't even know what you were sampling because it's catchy. It's a fucking very easy to listen to. It's empowering. It sounds cool. I guess, like, if you were to look at it as just a song, you'd probably be like, okay, whatever. But the fact that it's like a tie-in for Godzilla 98 makes it very puzzling, especially since LL Cool J set that bar so fucking high. I mean, that Deepest Bluest is like watching Tommy Wiseau's The Room. And this, I don't even know. This is just like watching like a fucking Michael Bay knockoff. You know? It's too aware of what it is. It's like a gross corporate piece of work. There's no integrity behind it. No integrity behind it. And it just seems so, like, haphazard. Like, he had one idea for a song, which was probably written way before, like, the lyrics for it anyways, written way before the song itself was ever conceived, like the music part of it. Because it does not comport to anything in Godzilla 98. And I have watched Godzilla 98 not that long ago. You can go back. I did a review. I talked about it for like 20 minutes. It's not a good movie. This is not a good song. And the movie feels the same as the song does, this music video. So maybe, in a way, it is appropriate. So in this sort of weird, obtuse, abstract way, it is appropriate. But I'm telling you, not your best, Shaun. Not your best. All right, everybody. Well, that was this episode of Hot Reacts Only. Thank you so much. And I see you, Dan. And I hope you enjoyed yourself, sir. Shoot me the next thing I should watch, please. Please, shoot it to me.